Hello and welcome back to Just Some Space Guy. I am here with another Eden Zero theory video. Oh, wait a minute. This isn't an Eden Zero video this time. My bad, let's start again. Hello and welcome back to Just Some Space Guy. This time I am here with a Fire Tail theory video. Theory video what someone didn't make already. At least I hope they didn't, because I don't want to deal with people saying I copied this person or I copied that person when I hardly even watch videos related to Fire Tail what aren't IMV videos. Anyway, the theory about the dragon who killed Natsu and his parents, and technically the entire village, but who cares about them? They aren't important anyway. But before I start my video, please consider subscribing. It's free and it's literally just a single click. It helps me a lot, like really a lot. And you can always unsubscribe later. Please don't. Anyway, back to the video. So in chapter 510 of Fire Tail, when Natsu was dying because of the dragon and the demon seed trying to take over his body, we learn Natsu's past. Outside of him being Zeref's little brother, of course. The thing what kept changing forms, I already forgot how it was called or what it was exactly. I don't even remember it, if it was even explained what it was. Told Natsu that Natsu lived in a village with his parents and older brother Zeref. Happily. Aren't they cute? Would be shame if something bad would ruin it. Then an unnamed dragon showed up and killed everyone, including Natsu. But of course, except Zeref. Why, does that mean the dragon didn't kill everyone? Anyway, let's get not stuck on details. After that, Zeref made Natsu into a demon to save him and gave him to Ignil to raise him as a great plan against Acnologia. But what got my attention greatly about this story is that we know nothing about the dragon who killed their parents and Natsu himself. Technically, this dragon was the starting point of Zeref and big part of the Fire Tail story. Yet we know literally nothing about this dragon. Absolutely goddamn nothing. You would think something like this would actually get an attention in the story because it's kinda important, but we got nothing, literally nothing. Mashima probably just forgot it or labeled it as not important. Unless. So the design of the dragon, if we take a look, looks pretty generic for a dragon. But there is one thing about this generic design. The thing is, it looks way too much like Ignil. Like way too much. When I first saw the chapter, I thought it was literally Ignil for a moment. But the problem with this is that Ignil is a friendly dragon. I mean friendly to humans, because if you are a dragon, on his territory he will probably fuck you up. No kidding. So this makes it obvious that Ignil wouldn't hurt or kill humans. Especially not an entire village. And it further doesn't make sense because Zeref later on gave Natsu to Ignil to rise and teach Dragon Slayer magic to him. Why would Zeref give Natsu to the dragon who killed Natsu in the first place? I mean, Zeref was crazy, but not that crazy. This entire story part was actually pretty at the end of the manga, of the original series of course, and actually came out of nowhere as well, and after the final battle we got no answer in the original series. But then 100-year quest came into the picture. So in 100-year quest we didn't get more explanation, but we got something what might get us closer solving this mystery. And that's Ignia. Ignia is the real son of Igneel and the Fire Dragon God. Ignea compared to Igneel is a way different game. As far as the lore goes, Ignea is an evil dragon who come to the continent with his mother. His mother is never revealed, but goddamn she must be the hottest dragon ever born to get hands on those Dragon Balls of Igneel. He isn't shown much in action yet, but his dragon form is nearly identical to that of Igneel, but kind of wilder, or like next stage Bakugan evolution or something. Regardless, they look pretty similar. And the fact that he came to the continent with his mom, suggesting that he wasn't an adult dragon 400 years ago when the entire dragon genocide happened by the hand of Acnologia. So in my theory, Ignea was the dragon who took out Natsu's home village. As Ignea was getting older, he was starting to test his powers. And what is he capable of? A human village is pretty easy target for something like this. And it wouldn't be the first time Ignea does something like this. In chapter 24 of 100 Year Quest, Merk's hobby. Why did Mashima feel the need to name him like this? I don't even know the proper pronunciations of his name. Well, let's just call him Mers like Mercedes. So Mers in chapter 24 of 100 Year Quest says that Ignea actually destroyed countless countries before. It makes perfect sense for Ignea to destroy a small village when he was younger for fun or for testing his powers. His bad habit of abusing his powers on the human population carried on to adulthood. Mers even says that it's a miracle that his city didn't get destroyed. I mean, if we can say that it didn't get destroyed, because Mers technically destroyed big part of the city himself. So I don't know why. I mean, let's move on. This wouldn't just make sense because he looks like Igneel and the dragon from the picture. Well, expect all the horns and spikes he has. Well, if he was still growing back then, he might didn't have those, since many animals aren't born with full sets of horns and spikes, but grow them as they get older. It would make sense as well, because it would make Natsu's past much more relevant, because to be honest, we hardly know anything about it, and would just make the overall plot and lore of the story deeper. Another reason what would make this good writing choice would be the relationship between Natsu and Igneel. Igneel might have felt bad for the fact that his son was the one who destroyed the village, and accepted Natsu from Zeref as form of regret for the actions of his true son. This could also make the fight where Natsu faces Ignea much more interesting and emotional from multiple sides. Igneel's mistake versus Igneel's pride, or revenge for all the suffering Ignea indirectly and directly caused by destroying that village that day, technically causing the birth of the Black Mage. Who knows, we might get more about the past of the other Dragon Slayers in a form. Who knows, he might have destroyed their villages too, would make sense since Mashima started involving them in 100 Year Quest. I hope this will be the case, because this will make a great plot twist for Fire Tail on overall. Well, anyway, that's my theory. What do you think about it? Do you think we might get more about Natsu's past and the dragon actually gets revealed, or Mashima might have actually forgot about it totally or labeled it as not important? Please let me know in the comment section below. I don't bite and I like to engage with people in the comment section. Also, if you like these types of videos, don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps a lot, you know, algorithm and stuff. I also have a Twitter account where I share my latest thoughts and fan arts. I'm not a pro artist, but it's still definitely worth checking out. Link in the description. Oh, I'm kidding, yeah, probably skip this part entirely. Anyway, see you guys next time.